Good morning. Today I am doing a little mini vlog plus I don't know if I should call the segment Afternoons with Angie or Late Night with Angie. I don't know, but we're going to talk about a topic. We're going to be talking about imposter syndrome. I started my internship. Imposter syndrome is so real, but learning how to deal with it and just my experiences with it, what people have been telling me. I am starting off my morning with some water. We are going to be chugging this to get myself hydrated and fluids. So for breakfast, I am having 2 boiled eggs, some yogurt and fruit, granola, chia seeds, goji berries, toppings. Usually for breakfast during the week, I have oatmeal. I have this bomb oatmeal recipe with a mashed in half a banana, with chia seeds in it, goji berries, almond butter, fruit. It's so good. If you don't like oatmeal, you would love my oatmeal. But I wanted to eat something a little lighter today, so I'm having that. So yeah, we're gonna eat, we're gonna get ready, we're gonna do a little bit of errands, and then we are going to sit down and have our little chat. Okay, we are going to be using this bowl today. We have all our ingredients. I use my favorite Trader Joe's Greek yogurt with honey. It's really subtle with the honey, so you don't have to add more honey to it, but it's not that sweet, so I really like it. I'm just gonna spoon in like, I don't know, this much. Now this is the fun part. We're going to be adding our goji berries, and we are going to be adding our chia seeds. I love chia seeds. They're really good for you. They are a superfood. So now we're going to be adding our choice of fruit. Today I am adding papayas, but I think I'm also going to be adding in some mangoes as well to get that tropical Caribbean papaya mango situation. I'm just using my fingers because I don't have a fork. So usually these frozen mangoes are always a little too frozen, hence frozen mango. So I'm going to microwave for like 15 seconds to get it a little warmed up so I can bite into them. Our little mango. So we have our papaya, yogurt, and everything. Dump in our fruit. My mom bought us this egg boiler, and you can poach eggs. Super cool, super fast. It's been a favorite, so I'm going to link it in my Amazon store, but this is seriously a life changer. So now we have our fruit, our yogurt, our chia seeds. And then we have our eggs. I really like to put everything but the elote seasoning or elote seasoning from Trader Joe's. This is probably just a lot of sodium, to be honest, but I like it. I'm just gonna crack my egg. Do you guys have a method of how you crack your eggs? Because I don't, and my eggs always are so destroyed. I have zero patience that as soon as I boil my eggs, I want to eat it like right now. So I'm like half burning my fingers, like that. Because I'm really eager to eat it, but it's obviously not cooled down. What have you guys all been up to these days? I have been grinding at my internship for the last 3 weeks. Super fun, super cool. I'm going to make a whole video about a day in my life at Google another time, or next week actually. I've been keeping so busy by working and working out, and also watching a lot of Grey's Anatomy. I've been rewatching the entirety of Grey's Anatomy, and I've already rewatched the whole series before, like multiple times, but I'm rewatching it again, and I just get so much joy. It's like a drug. I just get so much joy out of rewatching Grey's, because it's kind of nice to rewatch because you already know when the really, really good parts are, and like I just turn it on when I'm eating and I'm working out, or I just have any free time at night just to rest. I haven't been watching a lot of YouTube or social media just because I've been spending more time watching Grey's Anatomy. Let me know in the comments below if you are a Grey's Anatomy fan like me, who your favorite characters are, your favorite season. I love it. I'm at a really good place right now. Right now, I started season 5, so Mark and Lexi are kind of getting together. Meredith and Derek are almost getting married, like they're figuring it out. My favorite characters, Addison Montgomery, I love her. I love her so much. I watched her show that she had. It's called Private Practice. It's when she leaves Grey's Anatomy to go be a doctor in LA. You're gonna dip it in like that. Super good. Highly recommend. Let me know in the comments below what you like to binge watch, what I should be binge watching next, and your favorite character on Grey's, all that stuff. Happy Father's Day. Today we are going to the driving range. Let's go.
Let's do this.
We are at the golfing range. We are all 6 feet apart. We are getting our sweat on. Okay, so now we are at the pool getting some color suntan in after we golfed in the sun. I am just wearing a black bikini to get my tan on. And yeah, we are just chilling here. Our hat, we got the sunblock. We're getting our vitamin D, SPF. Do it again. Show everybody. So I finished eating dinner with my family and I thought I'd just bring out my phone, record a super #casual, not a really big deal, and talk about whatever has been on my mind recently and make this a segment. I wanted to call this either Afternoons with Angie or Afterglow with Angie. We are watching the sun set, or I think the sun has almost set, so it's kind of going in and out of the clouds. Super transparent, unfiltered, unedited, raw. Grab a drink, snack, beverage, get comfy, and I would love to just have a conversation with you guys and let you guys know what's been going on in my mind. So today I wanted to talk about imposter syndrome. If you don't know what imposter syndrome is, it's basically when you feel like an imposter, hence the word imposter syndrome, at like a workplace or work, feeling like a fraud, or you're waiting for the other shoe to drop for people to figure out that you are, or for them to figure out that you are not what they thought you were. So basically letting people down, thinking that you're not good enough and that expectations are not going to be met because you're not good enough. So all that stuff. Just a quick little backstory. This is not a weird flex or anything, but I've never felt imposter syndrome in my entire life, whether that was in high school or college, at Berkeley, jobs, figure skating. Imposter syndrome was just something I never personally went through, and I know that I think a lot of it was because I was very sure exactly like who I was, what I had to offer, like my way or the highway, like that TikTok says. But I was like, you know what, Angelica, you are a 10 out of 10. #self-confidence, #self-worth. You know exactly what you bring to the table. And for most of my life, I was like, yeah, that's good enough for me. And I was like, go Angelica, we love that. But I started interning at Google a few weeks ago, and boy, did imposter syndrome not only knock on my door, it also wanted to eat breakfast with me, it wanted to come to work with me, it wanted to go to bed with me. And this company is obviously very, very successful and prestigious, and truly the best of the best come here to work. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I am not the best of the best. And I didn't really put that together until I started meeting people on my team and the company, and everybody was super nice and smart and talented and charismatic. And I was like, oh my goodness, like I always knew, Angelica, I knew you were a 10 out of 10, but people here are like 15 out of 10s, and I was not aware it can go up to a 15. So it's not that I felt any less than, it's that people were just so much more here, or at least I felt. So that was pretty rough in the beginning. The first 2 weeks, I was feeling like I was just gonna let them down. I wasn't gonna get a full-time job offer, and that's obviously my goal, is to, you know, not ruin this. This is my dream company, and I would love to get a full-time job offer at the end of these internship weeks to come back after I graduate as a senior or after senior. Or I was placed on a team that has a launching product, and obviously they've been working on it for months and years, and I just joined the team, so I was playing catch up for a lot of time, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't know anything, I'm a little overwhelmed, like they're gonna think I'm stupid, like I'm gonna mess this up, they're giving me, yeah, they have the wrong girl is what I was feeling like. And I've just felt like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna mess this up because I'm gonna mess up my opportunity with my dream company. And that was really big in the beginning, but honestly, over time, I'm going to be entering week 4 now, so I have a little better grasp of my projects and my tasks and my work streams and what's expected of me, and it's been a lot better, and I feel a lot more confident in not only asking for help and just asking dumb questions like, oh, I always find myself be like, oh, sorry, this might be a dumb question, but, and I ask it, but at Google, they're like, there are no such thing as dumb questions, just ask them and people are more than willing to answer them. And that has been absolutely true. So I've been working on not overcompensating for like what I don't know. You don't need to tell people like, oh, not to bother you, or sorry to ask a dumb question. Just ask your question. It's not a big deal. It's been really helpful to talk to current employees and my mentors and talk about my imposter syndrome, and they are so transparent about their imposter syndrome and how common it is at Google. Everybody is talented and smart and athletic and, you know, super charismatic. So it's super common, and they're saying that honestly, you can work here for 5 years or 10 years. There's always going to be moments you feel imposter syndrome, and it's completely normal, and people talk about it super openly. So that was super refreshing to hear that from my mentors and people, whether they were at the company for 10 years or 2 years. It was really comforting to know that I definitely wasn't alone and that there was so much for me to grow and for me to learn. So I was really happy about that. I also think it really helped that just getting more familiar with the project. I know that sounds super cliche. Of course, like you're gonna feel like an imposter in the beginning, but just getting myself more like plugged in with the group and my task and my project allowed me a little bit more confidence in my work streams, and I feel a lot better about where I am now, and I am hoping I'm gonna do a great job, or I know I'm gonna be doing a great job. We're gonna put that into the universe, and they have been slowly giving me opportunities to demonstrate my knowledge, and I'm leading meetings now, and which is like, oh my gosh, like I'm leading meetings with my boss's boss, and I'm getting feedback, and my feedback has been positive, and they love the way I'm handling criticism, and feedback is a really encouraged open thing at Google, whether it's upwards or downwards, feedback, and they're just really impressed with me so far. So I'm hopefully I don't mess this up. The thing about this internship program is that they're not just making you go get coffee or just do financial modeling all day, but they actually have you lead projects and work streams and research and things that are going to impact millions of people on just an intern. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, so much stress. Like, are you sure? But they definitely equip you with the right resources and mentorship, and a lot of it is actually you being a go-getter and figuring out, scrapping things together. A lot of it is just like the first time for everything, and it's gotten better. I'm still working on it. Sometimes it does show up in the middle of the night when I'm getting emails or my team is talking about something that's well over my head, but yeah, it's getting better, and I feel like everyone's going to be feeling imposter syndrome at any stage of their life, even in small set concentrations, or doses. Yeah. Let me know in the comments below how you all deal with imposter syndrome when you feel like you're not good enough, or you feel like people are gonna find out you're a fraud, or whatever it is. I wanna know how you guys deal with it, and I hope you all are doing really well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below if you like this type of video where I do like a mini vlog, but then a mini afternoons with Angie, afterglow with Angie session talking about something. But yeah, I will be doing a day in my life internship at Google this week sometime for you all to see. And if you like this type of video, don't forget to click subscribe, follow me on my social media, hit that bell, and be a part of the community. And I will all see you next week.